Okay, we're going to have a look at how to find the formula for a linear or arithmetic sequence. Now, when we say linear or arithmetic, it goes up, a sequence that goes up by the same amount each time. So let's say, for example, you had, the most simple one would be something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Yeah? So that would be probably the most simple linear arithmetic sequence you can get. Each one is going up by 1. So we need to do several things before we're ready to do this. The first thing is we're going to identify what is the first term. Well, the first term in this case is 1. And we're going to call that first term A. A is 1. We're also going to look at the differences between each term. What's the difference between 1 and 2? And 2 and 3, and 3 and 4, and so on? Well, the difference each time is 1. And that difference we're going to call D. So D in this case is also 1, because these are our D values here. Now we're ready to write the formula. And it will always be in the form T, N, that's the term value of a particular... gosh, that was a bit weird. What's it doing? Don't do that. The term value of a particular term is equal to A plus N minus 1 times D. So let's substitute in what we know. A is 1 plus N minus 1 times D. Well, D is going to be 1. So adding all that together, we've got 1 plus, and I'm going to go 1 times N is N, negative 1 times 1 is negative 1. And in this case, we've got 1 and a minus 1, which is 0. So I'm just going to cross those two out. They cancel. So Tn is just equal to N. And that's our formula. Okay, well, let's do a different one. Let's go 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Now, in this case, the first term is 3. There it is. So A is 3. The difference between them is 3, 5, 7 is going to be 2 in this case. So D is going to be equal to 2. So now we're going to have Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 all times D. But A was 3 plus, I'll leave N minus 1 like it is. D we know is 2. And now we're going to expand that out. So I've got a 3 plus, well, 2 times N is 2N. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And 3 minus 2 is 1. So we're going to have Tn is equal to 3 minus 2 is 1, so 2n, and we've got 3 minus 2 is 1, so plus 1. And there is our equation for that. All right, let's just try one more. This time I'm going to go 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So let's have a look at our first term in this case. A is equal to 4. There's our first term. The difference between each of these I can see is going to be a 4. So D in this case is going to be 4. So we're going to have Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1 all times D. Substituting in, I've got a 4 plus N minus 1 all times 4. So I've got a 4 plus 4n minus 4. So Tn is equal to 4n. And that would be my equation. Hope that makes sense.